Hi dear souls, and welcome to a new pick a card reading. This is Celeste, and this reading will be about your overall energy, your changes, your experience in the month of June, along with your focus and the main themes. Now this reading or a similar reading will be available for you each month from now on my channel to help you and guide you each month in the general way, in a way that helps you understand and sustains your energy, your focus, and your understanding throughout the month. Okay, so we are going to see a lot of details. This is a detailed reading, and because it is a detailed reading, please take your time with it. Just re-listen as many times as you feel the need. The better you integrate the information, the easier it will be for you to use it. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be. To get the best out of your reading and learn what's the key to clarity and how to work with the reading, then you can watch the videos in the playlist Get the Best Out of Your Readings, link in the description box. To remind yourself of the main points, listen to the video section named How to Work with the Reading. If you are new to pick a card readings or you desire to remember how they work, then let me explain. This is an introduction, but if you desire to find out the key to clarity and how to make pick a card readings work for you, then I invite you to check out the video named The Key to Make Pick a Card Readings Work for You, link in the description box. This is a general reading with a personal touch because you get to choose between a number of piles, usually 4. I am reading for a group and for dominant energy. If you are close to the dominant frequency, then most things will resonate. If you are not, then some things will resonate. You will need to pick and choose what works for you and let all other things go. The majority of readings are timeless. This means you can find and use them at any point in your life experience. If readings are connected to a certain period of time, then that will be mentioned in the title. You can also come back to a timeless reading in a different moment of your life and choose another pile with which you resonate at that time. Do not expect this to be like a personal reading, although sometimes it may feel this way. Personal readings will help you personally, while general ones will help you generally. Try not to take things literally and to let the information sit with you for a while. The actual guidance will come from your divine self. Let the guidance arise from within. Remember that you have free will and no reading can actually bind you. If uncomfortable feelings or judgments come to the surface, or you get triggered somehow, remember that this is a general reading and I usually recommend that you let them go because they might not be about you. If they are intense and you still feel they are about you, then this is a great opportunity for you to work with them. By working with the uncomfortable issues, you grow and expand in consciousness. After you choose your pile, you can go into the description box and find the timestamps so that you can jump straight to your reading. You can choose one pile or more. Take into account that you may not find the appropriate reading for you from the first time. In this case, just try another pile. Sometimes you may not find a pile that speaks to you, and this means there may not be a message for you in that reading at that moment. Let's discuss a bit about how to get the best out of this reading. If you wish to go in depth with this topic, then you will find in the description box an entire playlist with videos about this subject, like for example, how these readings work, what's the key to clarity, how to work with them and get all of the benefits, how to choose a pile, and others. Each reading has the potential to help you, but your action will also be needed. By integrating and clearly understanding the message, you will help yourself by making the information work for you in a beneficial way. A general reading, like the collective readings and the pick a card readings, will need a different type of attention from you than a personal reading, since not all information will be for you. During the reading, my voice and my state may change often and represent the energy being exposed through the reading and not necessarily my own natural state. Sometimes my voice will express many vibrations all at once, and this may prove to be uncomfortable. Some readings may get you confused because of the liminal space I'm working from, the energy explored, and because many times the information may not be offered in a linear way. Confusion precedes clarity and also deep insight. So, if you work with the reading to get to the surface of your consciousness, the clarity and a deep insight, you will benefit from them. Some readings may trigger you or activate uncomfortable feelings and judgments. This is a general reading, so I invite you to focus only on what resonates and let everything else go. If you find that you cannot do this and the feelings are intense, then remember that this is a great opportunity for you to notice these triggers, these feelings and judgments, and work with them to understand their message. I have my own language, so even if for me the message may be clear, for you it might not be, or it may take some time. By working with the reading, you will arrange it and order it so you may clearly understand it. Clarity comes with proper integration and time. You can do this by taking notes, making a summary, taking your time, and contemplating on the visions and questions, using the exercises if there are any mentioned. Re-listening will always help you better integrate the information. When you re-listen, you will understand new things, new details, and new perspectives. Sometimes re-listening is strange. It is like you've never listened before, although you did. This happens to me too, and most of the times is very exciting. These are some ideas to get you started, but you may receive more according to what you need, so take your time with it. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be. And clarity comes with order and integration. So let's find out more about my style and how I use visions. Visions are really important to me. They guide and connect all aspects of a reading and provide direction and integration. Visions for general readings like collective or group readings and pick-a cards are metaphorical and not literal. They are not meant to be analyzed or interpreted in any other way than in the context of the reading. The visions are meant to be an experience of connection to your divine self, an experience that is felt rather than thought. If you let yourself be driven by the experience, then you may receive genuine intuitive insights and memories that will be of great help to you. I have my own symbolic language that may be different from yours, so the visions speak only my own language and not any other. Because of this, I do not recommend that you start to logically analyze them or use any other symbol dictionaries to interpret them. By trying to do this, you may confuse yourself and lead yourself astray. Visions may be literal, expressing past or future events from your life, aspects of past lives, Akashic record data, but only in the personal readings, and they will arrive only if they are relevant to the reading. Some visions are a combination of memories or a mix of metaphorical and literal elements to provide further meaning. Will I know that they are literal? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but that message is not always meant for me. Even with literal visions, I will still translate the underlying message provided by divine guidance because this will bring more meaning and understanding of the matter. Metaphorical visions are the norm because they provide deep meanings and I need to see more than it is obvious or literal. So for the people who like to analyze things, my recommendation is to let this go and enjoy the experience because it will provide far more meaning and usefulness. These visions are what my clients connect with the most and what stays with them for a long time, unfolding more and more in their mind, giving them treasures of insight and clarity. Visions also tend to help my clients remember the guidance whenever they need to. They are a key to proper integration and clarity. I usually call for visions at the start of a reading to direct the reading, but I may receive other smaller ones during the readings. I may not convey all visions that I see because it will take just too much time, but I will convey their meaning. Visions will tell me about the general or personal context of the reading if I do not ask a specific question. For general readings, it's a bit more difficult for me because I do not have a specific person to connect with, but I'm managing to find a way to do this. My style's foundation rests on clairvoyance and empathy. Visions help provide context, direction, integration of aspects, while empathy helps me connect with the energy of the person I am reading for or with a group and provides deep insight. My focus is on healing the connection between body, mind, spirit, and soul by providing deep insight into how we function as a whole being. I am also here to remind you of the power of conscious choice, action, and free will. Now let's choose your pile. In this introduction, I am going to make a quick meditation so you get into a state of relaxation and mental silence. First, take a few normal breaths, come back to yourself and center. To ease the state, I'm going to quickly guide you. Relax and get comfortable. Feel your body and notice the tensions. Let go of the tensions slowly and become soft. Clear your mind and your emotional field. Ground and stabilize your field. Strengthen your auric protection and safety. Strengthen and stabilize. Strengthen and stabilize. Strengthen and stabilize. Feel safe within your field. Imagine a sphere of light, any color you desire, around your body and feel safe within. If you cannot imagine, it's okay. Just feel the contours and the energy of your body and feel connected and safe within. Let's take a few deep breaths together. 1. 2. 3. Now open yourself to receive the reading in a way that is useful for you. Ask that you get clarity and that you hear what is meant for you. Now that we are ready, let's choose your pile. For pile 1, we have this fire agate. For pile number 2, we have this red tiger eye. For pile number 3, we have this snowflake obsidian. For pile number 4, we have this brown reddish jasper. As you can see, we also have some different colors on the back of the cards here. You can also use those to choose your pile. After you've seen up close all of the piles, let yourself be called towards the one or the ones you find most attractive. Go with the feeling and your intuition. You may be attracted to one pile or more. You may be attracted to none. Please take into account that you may not find the right pile for you from the first time. In this case, just try again, choose another pile. Sometimes you may find that none of the piles have messages that speak to you, and that's okay. In this case, there may not be a message for you in this reading at this time. Now, take your time and choose your pile. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. We are going to see how the month of June 2022 is going to be for you. And you have chosen this beautiful fiery agate. So what I am seeing for you as a general energy is a white flag. I'm seeing a white flag, really big one, and it is occupying my whole vision, so I cannot see anything else. It is not fluttering, it is barely moving, but it is there and I can see all of it. Then what I see is this flag growing in height, and after a while it transforms into white wings, really beautiful. But the flag has a pole, so the wings remain attached to the pole. They cannot rise and they struggle. They mainly just keep the height there, but they cannot rise any more than that. And this attachment, what I feel here is that this is a strong attachment. This is not something that you have created recently or something that has been brought upon you, but it is something that you have agreed to create for safety and grounding, and it's keeping you really safely secured and anchored. But right now, it becomes detrimental to you in the future. So in the month of June, you will have this experience of desiring to rise above your limits and venture out, have some adventures, reach out some new heights, either in your career or in the state being in how you feel and in how you reach for joy and excitement, because there is a lot of excitement and desire for freedom here and enthusiasm to explore, but you are still attached. So in the month of June, you will feel this push and pull, the desire to go further, but the attachment that brings you securely back. The thing is that I feel that this attachment, as I said, is really powerful because it has been useful in the past. So when this is the case, the attachment is difficult to let go because it has been so useful. You have memories attached to it, you have love attached to it. Probably you have people who represent or embody some behavior or beliefs of this attachment. So there is love here, and for you to let go of it, it means that you will feel hurt, because you will need to let go the safety and the love that this has brought to you. But you have already surrendered something inside of you. You already know this. You already know that it is time to make this, but you're still attached, and it is okay. You don't have to force this, and you will feel this push and pull in the month of June, because if you force this, then it will be really hurtful for you. It will cause suffering, and this is not necessary. It's okay, you can take this slow, even if it is uncomfortable to try to fly away and feeling that you cannot. Okay, now I will go and look at the cards. First, let me tell you that this rise can also be about your relationships, like to build more quality in your relationships and to have more freedom in your relationships and in how you see people. And this can also be about the vision that you have upon the wholeness of your life, like how would you like to go further. And this is a moment in which you will decide how to move forward in your life, and you will have this frustration that you are still attached, but that attachment has some love in it. Okay, so this is the area in your life, and we have house 5 with passion, play, children, confidence and creativity, the area in your life in which you will see change in the month of June. You will see change because something already is in play and you will see the results, or this is an area in your life in which change is welcomed. You are encouraged to do some change in this area of your life. So this change will be attached to how creative you are to solve some things in your life and to let go of those attachments, and how creative you are to encourage yourself and others to step out of your boundaries and to reach for more. And I see this being about other people as well, about how you connect and how you encourage yourself to move forward in life and to take more risk, either with people, either in your career, with your passions. For some of you, this means that you will find out that you're not satisfied with the passions that you have and you need something more, and that's okay. You may find new passions, you may increase the passion in your love life and in your career about what you're doing, and you might find something new to do. And this requires to be creative and to be playful like children. This also speaks to me about the inner child and this desire for your inner child to express more, to play more, to adventure and explore in your life more. And I can also see some people playing in the park with a ball. So for some of you, this may be a period of time in which you start going out more with your friends and start connecting more with those people that you really like, and also those people that encourage you to move beyond your limits and adventure a little bit, and find more excitement in your life. And you will let go probably of other people who have been your friends but who do not desire to adventure as much. This is also an opening to being like more free in your expression, to really show who you are. Maybe talk louder, speak louder, stand up for your beliefs, just express more your thinking so people might just know you. This may cause friction because you start to express more something that other people don't yet see and haven't seen for a while now. And this may cause some conflicts in your relationships or something that is uncomfortable for you and others as well, but it will bring joy. It will bring like a state of release and a state of having more energy all of a sudden and more excitement. Okay, so now these are the main themes, and here we have the focus, how to focus your energy in the month of June so you have fun. This is what I feel like saying to you. So you have the most fun moments and also laughter and good time, and so you can direct your energies in a beneficial way. But first let's see the themes, and we have covert, phoenix. So this is part of the vision. We don't have wings here, but the phoenix also reminds me of wings. And evaluate. So what I see here is that as we've already spoken here about passions, you will have to evaluate more options in your life because you will see them right now. Some doors will open for you in the month of June. Some options will be available. Yes, available for you. And maybe they were available in the past, but you haven't actually given them a chance. And now you are opening up more. You are adventuring more. So now you can see those doors and those windows, and you are evaluating them for risks and also for honesty, for courage, if they are actually worthy of your time and of your energy. And the phoenix here, we see the vision, the desire to grow beyond your current limits. This means that you will liberate yourself of something. Well, you are trying to, as I saw in the vision. Right now, in the month of June, you are acknowledging how connected you are to those attachments in the past, because you will desire to reach forward beyond your limits and rise like the phoenix here. But first, to liberate yourself, you must understand what keeps you still connected and grounded to the old you. And covert here is telling me about people who are interfering with your rise. So people who might just be part of that attachment. Like I have explained in the vision, that attachment may also be connected to people. So we see here that it is. So some people in your life are also keeping you down and keeping you away from reaching your potential and reaching new heights and new potential and feel freer. And these people have been with you. They are not just people that you've met recently. So this will not be easy for you. They are part of that attachment, and they are part of the love that you need to leave behind. And this is why you need this evaluation. You need a period in which you realize how powerful those attachments are, and for you to realize that they have been useful in the past. They are not something bad. They are not something for you to blame or reject. You are not harming yourself, but it is something that you need to release, and you need time and preparation for that. So you know how to do this without hurting yourself and without hurting other people too much. There will be, of course, difficult moments here for you that you will need to face and confront, like I have also mentioned here. Those frustrations and conflicts that might arise, but this is an energy for you to ponder on. So not to necessarily take immediate action on, but to evaluate, to understand first, to observe. Yes, express yourself, but do not take immediate or rushed actions or decisions. Okay, now let's see the focus here, and we have govern. Govern. Is this clear here? Okay, now it is. Raw and season. Season. So the focus for you is to find out how to let go. Govern here doesn't mean that you need to control everything. So that attachment that I saw in the vision is also about you desiring to keep the control on the things that you have achieved in the past, because you have achieved things in the past, like your relationships. You have a certain reputation or status with certain people. You have something built there in those relationships and also in your career. So here you need to step up and let go. Also recognize that you also have this attachment because you desire to keep what you have achieved in the past. And this is also about what you've achieved in your career. If you would like to change something there, this moment is appropriate to think about that, not necessarily to change right now, but to start thinking and be creative about that, and to start letting go, because that will also need you to let go, to change seasons. It is time to make a change. It is like a cycle that it's coming to an end, and you will make a change by becoming really raw and honest with yourself. This is the key for you to move forward and to focus upon what is essential for you. What is your truth in the moment right now? What is useful for you right now? What is useful in a season of our lives will not be in the next one. And this is what we see here, that you need to take this into account and start focusing on how to let go and on how to finish things, how to close up either deals, projects that are no longer in your alignment with the path that you wish to take, either relationships. And this doesn't mean that you need to reject people, but that you need to take some decisions for your future. Remember, you do not have to take action on this immediately. This is a suggestion to think about this, to ponder, to realize that it is time to delegate as well. You don't have to keep on all of those things. Yes, you have accomplished a lot of things, or the things that you have accomplished are dear to you. But there is a moment in which you need to change season, in which you need to let go of the old so you can rise, because all of those attachments to your projects, to your passions, your old passions, to the people that represent those old passions, they are keeping you back right now. So this is the main energy for you and experience in the month of June. And now we will take a look also in your career, your love life, and your spiritual life to see a bit more detail about what's going on there. So let me put this here. Now this pile, your group, you have like a leader's energy, and I can see that here in your focus to govern, to lead, to rise. But in the next period of time, you need to tone down that energy a little bit with this energy of being truthful to yourself, so you can realize exactly what you desire to do in the future and how exactly you wish to rise further. Because this energy of you being a leader also may keep you, it's part of your attachment, because you have, like I said, achieved something, or you have some people who see you like this, or who look up to you, or who are attached with you being in a certain way. Maybe not that assertive, maybe not that creative as we see here. And they will be a bit uncomfortable with you changing this way and seeing another part of you that was hidden because of all of those attachments. Okay, let's see here about your career, and we have the 5 of Wands and balance. This is about your love and relationships, and we have renewal and the 2 of Cups. And here we have spiritual life for you, Page of Wands and memory. So beautiful. Because I can see immediately here in your love and relationships, this change, this renewal, we have it right here. And this is you meeting someone new if you are single, but not necessarily. This is you renewing your relationships, either new or old. And this is you starting to evaluate even the people in your life and seeing which of them are beneficial for you, and how you can improve your relationships in their quality and in what they bring to you as quality and love. Because it is this time for you to want more, even here in your relationships. So, for those of you who already have a relationship, you will start to bring something new in it, to renew it, but also you will start to reflect more on your connection and to understand, how do I connect with this person? How exactly do I share love with them? How can I open up more? And I see you sharing more your feelings, like becoming a bit vulnerable. This is part of your focus, to learn to become more vulnerable. And I see you becoming this opened to vulnerability and to share more of your feelings with your partner. If you don't have your partner, then this will happen with a friend, with a close friend, or you will start to meet someone new. But even if you have or you don't have, you will still open up to invite more people, new connections in your life in the month of June. And you will also open up to share more with those people. Like, I feel that you need to share more. This is also part of your change here, to have the confidence to be more open and share more of yourself. And I see here in these relationships, and this is part of the issue why you will not connect as much with some of the people around you who will not be comfortable with you sharing so much or being so vulnerable and open to them. This will be like, what is going on? What's happening with him or her? I'm not comfortable with what's happening. So they might tell you, well, this is not you. What is going on? Why are you behaving like this? Maybe they will tell you you're like a brat, a child who has gone into a state of disobedience or into a state of breaking the rules. Why are you sharing so much? This is not appropriate, or something like that. And I see you here in your spiritual life. This is your inner child, so you will be opening more to your inner child, letting your inner child play. You will be connecting more with past memories, so you can release yourself from them. So you will be working a lot on the past, on your childhood memories, to release that part of you that is playful, that is creative, that has more passion in it, and it is freer. It is freer from whatever you think binds you right now. So this will be like an achievement of experience. Like, you will start to dare to do more of this, to engage more with your inner child in a really intimate way by becoming vulnerable as well. So you will be opening up more to see the gifts that you have inside in your inner child. These are hidden there most of the times, and we have forgotten, and we need to remember. So you will probably also remember a lot of things from the past about your childhood and about your parents as well, and your family, because I see this as your family here, and this is you as a child, and you are remembering also the seasons and cycles of your family, of your mother, your father, or your parents, of your parental unit. And you will also go into your relationship with your parents and what you have to learn from there, and maybe improve your relationship with yourself because you're doing this. So you're daring to do something, to go into something you didn't dare to do. Maybe go deeper, maybe connect in another way with your inner child, maybe go into memories that have been painful or have been unavailable for you so far. So you're going to experience a lot of exploration here in your spiritual life, and you're going to rise. Here is the part of you that desires to rise here in your inner child and in your spiritual life in the month of June. This is the part of you that desires the most to rise. And here in your career, we have a lot of agitation and frustration. It's like there is a disruption here in your energy. You don't know the way yet. There is something new there are options that are creative options, but you're struggling which one to take. Or I see that some of you have experienced like you've chosen something creative, but you've got little results from it. You're trying new things, you're trying a lot of things here, experimenting as well. Those of you who have a career, you're feeling some frustrations, some disconnection, some disruption there, and some change. Something is changing in how you see what you do. Your relationship with what you do changes because you go and release this part of you, more of this adventurous part, this playful part, and this may not be appropriate or congruent with your career right now. So you're trying to balance out your career and your spiritual development, and you're struggling here. There is a struggle, but it is not as important. Yes, it is intense. So it is intense. But if you look from above, this is just like a phase that you're going through, because you need to find out more about yourself and connect more with your passions in a more creative way. So for some of you, you may not be that content and satisfied with your work. You might try to change something, like ask for a promotion, ask for something new, to do something new, to change something. You may be asked to do something new in your career, like new options appear and that you need to evaluate, that you need to ponder. Some options will try to pull you back. Some options will bring you new things that you would like to explore, and we will see that push and pull that I saw in the vision at the beginning, whether to rise and liberate or whether to stay. Now, I don't see you taking great leaps in the month of June. Some of you will consider that, but this will be more of I will consider it, I will try it, I will experience it in a safe way. I will change something really drastical in the way that I see things, in the way that I do, and I connect with my career. But what I do, I feel that this is stagnant here. So we don't feel much change here, even if you will experience much change in your attitude, in how you connect with your work, and in what's being offered there. You will see new ideas arise, new options, new intentions for your work there that will stir up your balance and your stability, and you will try, of course, to go back into balance. But there is so much renewal here, and playfulness and adventure that you will need to face, even if this will you will use kind of your career and what you're doing like a stabilizing point. So to leave it aside for a while, you will ponder on it, but you need to make changes in the other areas, like in your spiritual life here, and you need to really consider and evaluate that attachment, those things, those people that are not in alignment with your future self. So this has been the reading for you for the month of June, your energy overall and your experience. May you open up and receive this with an open heart, an open mind, and may you find a way to apply it and be guided by it with love and wisdom. If you would like to support my channel, then go ahead and like the video, share the video with your friends, and on social media, comment and let me know about your experience, and subscribe. If you're subscribed, don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified as soon as I post something new. In the description box, you will find my website, so you can reach for a personal reading. If you would like to, you can write to me directly to the contact through the contact form, and you can also find other channels to connect and speak with me. Until the next time, may you find a way to accept this energy that rattles you inside, to go with it, to take the chance, to take the leap and become more open to who you really are inside, and you find a way to learn how to rise. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You have chosen this red tiger eye crystal. The vision that I received for your pile is in a factory, and I see a sort of a machine. It's really difficult to explain because I don't remember seeing this type of a machine. It is like a really big brush, but it doesn't look like a brush. But it is something that I can associate it with. And this also, the brush is separating the nuts or the seeds from their shells, and the seeds are rolling over a bed, a rolling bed that is really big, and this brush is on top of them, gently removing all of the shells, and only the seeds or the nuts remain on the other side, and they are also washed in the same at the same time. I can see water in this type of basin or bed, a rolling bed, and the water is helping cleaning the nuts and the seeds as well. So this is a type of a cleaning process, but it is an industrial cleaning process. So this is something that is already established, that is used on a large scale, that is known by other people, that is a traditional sort of saying. And what you are going through in the month of June as a general group energy, you are going through a general cleaning process, so you can remove some shells, some things that were bothering you, and this is part of your protection. So some things in your protection will be removed, so you can realize what is useful for you for the future, so you can get to know your core self better. But this means that you will also becoming more vulnerable, because you are removing some of your protection to open up and to realize who you are. And this cleaning process, yes, because it is a cleaning process, it is a group cleaning process, it is something known that we have been through this before. So you as a group, you have been through this before, and other groups have been through this before. It is a sort of a cleaning process in which many go through at the same time. So even more people than your group, the people listening to this. And you are going through this so you can find yourself and also feel yourself, who you really are, better. And you are leaving behind some things that were protecting you, but that are no longer useful in a way, in a sort of way for your future. And I also feel fear, because if you remove some of your protection, you can be hurt easily, you can find yourself in uncomfortable situations. So you need to learn to protect yourself more in the coming month. So what I feel is that you've been going through this process. This is not like the month in which it will start. But in this month, you are going through the thick of it, and it will continue, but not so intensely. So in the month of June, this cleaning process will be intense, and it will pose some issues. You may find yourself in situations that are maybe a bit dramatic on the emotional side. Maybe they will put you in uncomfortable situations and positions for you to either choose something, or something unexpected might come up through this cleaning process. And this is kind of an emotional cleaning process as well, when you let go of certain emotions and also states, and it might be painful in some way. For some of you more, for some of you less. That depends on your process, on your particular process. Okay, so now we know this. Let's go ahead and see the cards. And we have fire. And this represents an area or aspect in your life that will change or welcomes change in the month of June. And we see here confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. So it will be helpful for you to be brave and to be optimistic and to go through this cleaning process with confidence. Because if you let go of yourself in this cleaning process, then you might end up feeling disconnected, feeling off, feeling disappointed, feeling desperate at times. This is why you really need, and you will have opportunity to enhance your confidence and your bravery in the next month, because all of these situations will put you in into the phase of choosing to be brave or to not be brave, to be submitted or to let go of doing or choosing some things that come from your passions. Okay, now let's see. Here we have the themes, the main themes in the period of the month of June, and we have ponder. And yes, they're on a toilet here. And we have the paladin, and we have raw. So we see here this tender spot inside of you, raw, tender, open, just like a wound being opened and vulnerable. So I see you working upon a wound that you've opened or that will open in the month of June, and that will be really tender and soft and will put you on the spot, will make you vulnerable in the eyes of others, and you will need to withdraw and be still and find a sacred space, and not necessarily the toilet, but you could use a toilet, of course, if that's what you wish. But you are in need to find a sacred space for you, like a room or a corner in a room, a place in which you can go and feel safe, and in which you can be alone for a while with yourself, so you can feel this wounding, so you can feel these vulnerabilities, and so you can protect yourself and go ahead and reach for help. You might also need help in this period as you go forward, a guide or a therapist, or even someone else to help you with the issues that you will be facing in the coming period. So the main theme for you is how to protect yourself in these vulnerable moments, and how to find a sacred space for you, so you can think on things, so you can be still, So you do not take actions that are rash, that are not based on a place of balance, and that are not conscious, because in these moments when we are so emotional, raw, we can make decisions that are not in alignment with ourselves, because we may not know everything, we may not see everything, we may get tangled in our own emotions, and we may assume things are in a certain way while they are not. So take some moments to be still and to find peace and to slow down and to really take care and protect yourself. And if you need help, reach and consider asking for help and finding people to help you, because you will not actually be able to get out of the issues or to solve these states or the wound or the vulnerabilities alone. So you will actually need some guidance here or some help in your path. Okay, let's see also the focus here for you. And we have distill, yes, and tangled, tangled. Look at all of these emotions here. Almost feeling drowned in them, almost feeling so desperate of not knowing how to untangle yourself and cut out all of these ties, all of the bonds, and all of the things that are not there protecting you anymore, all of the shells, the cleaning process. Yes, we see here part of the cleaning process, and those shells are also masks. So you are taking off some masks. So you may be confronted with telling your story, saying your piece, telling things to someone, unveiling things, uncovering things, being truthful, and standing up for who you really are. And distillation is a process, and this is the key for you. The key focus in the month of June is a process of distillation. It's similar to my vision, but it adds another idea that you will be getting back to a new you that is cleaned, just like in the vision, but you will be going through a process that needs passion and fire, because distillation uses fire to create a vapor out of water and then to condense again into water. And this purifies the water, lets go of everything that is heavy, and only purified water makes it on the other side. So you are purifying your emotions. So you're getting straight and truthful with what you feel inside of you, who you love, what you love in your life, who is worth your connection and your energy. You're letting go of hiding under so many emotional masks, and you are getting truthful with yourself and maybe with other people, because I see you here. We have this energy of bravery here and confidence, and this may also push you into the direction of being truthful to someone else and changing. So the focus for you is to change and to purify your emotions and to get untangled by changing, by letting go, by taking action on change. And what change are you making? This may be this will be something difficult. This is what I was, yes, this will be difficult. I didn't want to say the word. I was trying to go around it, but I couldn't go around it. So you will not be able to go around things anymore. You will need to pinpoint to the raw, painful things in your life and start cleaning them up and start understanding where you need to change. And if something has happened in your past, you will be faced with that, so you remember and learn from it and understand what you need to change. Because somehow you've been broken, because that shell that I saw in the vision, those shells are being removed right now in this cleaning process. And I'm hearing at least 3 to 4 months to give it time a little bit, so you may understand what is happening with you as a group with this energy of cleaning. So you may go through it in your own pace. So you may choose the change that you make consciously, and that you choose to solve all of these entanglements and connections that are no longer useful and emotions that are unclear. So you're clearing up your emotions. At least this is your focus, and this is the most useful direction for you to go towards in the month of June, so you get these entanglements resolved. Okay, so now we will go ahead and see the general energy also in your career, in your love life, and in your spiritual life. And they are both sitting, I am noticing now. This one is sitting with its back at us, this one is with the front. So the focus is also to look forward, but to ponder on the past and learn from it as the main deal, and to be still as you do this, to sit a little bit and ponder on everything that you take as a decision of change, but to be optimistic about all of this. So you see, all of these things and situations are giving you the opportunity to have more confidence, to be more optimistic, to be brave as you go through these changes and through this purification process. Okay, so we have your career here, and we have the Tower and meander. And then we have in your love life the Two of Swords and concealed. Spiritual life, the Queen of Swords So this is so confusing, right? So you cannot see much in your spiritual life because you're so entangled in all of these emotions. But this is, and we have transient here. This is transient. This is just a phase in your life that you will go through, and you will get purified on the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. What I feel is that on the general side, we have like an energy of stagnation in all of the areas in your life. It's like nothing is moving as much. Yes, there are some movements here in your spiritual life, but this is kind of a bit blocked, and this is moving in a way that's not moving at the same time. It's going slow. It's building up the energy. Something will start to happen, and something will start to come up to the surface, because you will start to get to be more courageous and have more confidence. So you will start not to be so aligned with what you're doing right now for some of you. So some of you in your group, you will start to feel really not in your place, and start looking into other places, like changing your, yes, change again, because the focus is change, and I feel the change here in your career or in what you do as a passion. And you will feel like changing, like going in another direction, like something will all of a sudden struck you with some kind of an inspiration, and you will think, well, this is not me anymore. I'm not aligned with this anymore. I don't like it. I really don't want to be here. I don't feel okay with this. And just start moving from that place of work. But this will be like you're starting to go ahead and look for other options, but not necessarily that you will leave. But some of you will receive also this push to live there, or to find out that you're no longer that welcome there. Some of you will find out things that you don't like about your workplace and the people there, and you will start to feel unsafe. So I feel that this will start to crumble a little bit, like in your career, you will start to feel not so secure, unsafe a little bit. This is also going through the process of purification and uncovering things, and the shells, the things that were not with a good foundation, they are going to crumble around you and push you to change. Also, I'm feeling that some of you will receive like a notice of change, like you will be notified of some change in your workplace or in your career that you will need to ponder on and consider, and that you will need to take some decisions there, and you may also need some help in taking those decisions about your life and how to go in the future. But even if these things may be coming to you immediately or without a preparation, this will happen. We will have like a slow burn, will not hit you that badly immediately. You will have like a time to change. You will have a time to find something else, or a time to reach for something new. And for some others, I feel that your passion for your work will start to push you in a new direction, again to look for other things, but this again will be slowly developing. And something will liberate you in your current workplace, in your career. Something will change that will provoke a liberation, that will provoke again a purification here, and you will need this confidence and bravery to find a way to move on. And this may come also suddenly, but also with some kind of a push, you choosing to go into the direction, and then something like news or a notification or a discussion coming to you to put things straight, or to talk about something like a movement in another direction. This may be a change in your career, or a change in how you do your job, like new projects, new responsibilities, or a new direction in the same workplace, like a new department or a new type of work, or some change that is not that comfortable, that will make you look further, that will make you look in other places. Now, in your life here, this is also you considering. I'm always pushed here in this type of to speak more about career, but this is important also. So let's look here as well. This pushes me. This also is really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. So the energy, the atmosphere in your workplace may also be uncomfortable for some of you. And I'm feeling people looking in a certain strange way, or it's like they have found out something that they don't like also. This here in your relationships, there are many things that are suppressed and unsaid. So there are many tangled things, emotional things that are not said, that are hidden, that are kind of burning you out from within. But they're not something that's fiery, that is burning you. They are stuck there. They are really crystallized, like something that's old, that is so stuck and so cold and so crystalline and so defined that you know about it, but you cannot do much about it. It's like you need to take some decisions here that are hurtful for you and also for the other people in your life, just like we've talked about this here. And that you don't have much confidence in saying and sharing your emotions and saying what you wish to do in the future. It's like you're kind of blocked in a way here to communicate truthfully with the other people, with your partner, with the people in your life as in close relationship, like family. Like the communication here is strained. You cannot say everything that you wish to say. You keep things to yourself. You feel that you need to keep some secrets, maybe until you have pondered on things, until you have protected yourself more. Yes, because here we've talked that you are vulnerable in this process in your future, and that you will need to take that into account when speaking to people. So you are guarding yourself here in the next month, and you are thinking a lot on your decisions, on what you need to do, on the things that you would need to do and that are not comfortable, on the challenges that you have. You are gathering your courage. You are practically gathering your courage, and there are some things here in your life that you do not yet know how to tackle, how to arrange, how to move, how to change. You're not yet decided on what to do here. But these changes in your workplace, in how you feel there, might push you over the edge in your relationships here. This is what I feel. And in your spiritual life, there is a lot of wisdom and learning coming through you. And you may be reading books, you may be going to a reader or to a counselor. Yes, you may be going to people to help you understand yourself better. And also the phases and the cycles of life, you will know more about your current process and also understand more, gain more understanding and also information about who you are. And I see you here becoming more wise in how to protect yourself as well. You will learn more in by doing spiritual things or spiritual development, in how to tangle yourself from all of these emotions that are no longer useful, from all of the ties, the bonds, the relationships, the connections that are no longer useful. And you will learn how to tie the knots, how to remove things, how to be, well, somewhat cruel in a way, severing connections and letting go of things that you no longer need, and learning how to go and accept all of the things that are transient in your life. So maybe you have had some situations in your past, for example, and now you have seen that those were temporary, and you're learning from those things right now and informing your future. So in your spiritual life, you're kind of doing all sorts of things to understand yourself, to becoming more clear on who you are and what you desire, and also learning from your experience. I see you getting to some things that how do you call those things? Flashes of inspiration, but they are not inspiration. This is clarity coming towards you. You will be having some epiphanies, like what is going on in my life right now. I have been really sloppy with some things. I have been letting others take advantage of me. I have been unprotected, and you will start learning more about your state of vulnerability and also this process of cleaning, because after the process you will be cleaning your emotions, but you will also learn how to build a new type of protection, a new type of taking care of yourself. So this you will be learning about how to take care of yourself more, not necessarily putting into action. You will be learning and thinking and pondering. I see you doing a lot of thinking in the next month, and also getting a breakthrough in your workplace, in understanding that you need to somehow change direction or what you're doing there, and this will be liberating for you in the next month. Action, I don't see much here. As I said, this is mostly stagnating and happening in your mind and in your energetical space, and less in your reality. Well, that is real as well, in your manifested life in the earthly realms, in what is obvious and manifested in your life. Okay, so this has been the reading for you, the energy for the next month of June. And I hope you open your heart and you receive it with optimism and confidence, because this is meant to help you, support you, and encourage you to take the necessary steps in your life. And if you would like to support me as well, then go ahead and like the video, share the video with your friends on social media, and comment, let me know about your experience, and subscribe. If you subscribe, then don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified as soon as I post something new. And in the description box, you can find more information about my work and myself, other channels to connect with me, and other ways to support this channel. And also on my website, you will find a way to reach for personal readings. If you don't know what to choose and how to choose, don't worry, just write to me through the contact form and I will help you. Until next time, until next time, why do I keep saying this? Because time will feel different for you in the next period of time. Time will feel like slowing down for you a little bit. So until next time, may you find yourself with love and wisdom. Hi Padre, and welcome to your reading. You have chosen this snowflake obsidian. Now, what I see and what I received as a vision for this pile is I see a man in in a building and next to a back door. This is a metal door, and they are shutting the door and then using a screwdriver to set up a kind of a lock that they have managed to set and put in that door and to close the door. And then they throw away the screwdriver and they go to some friends. The friends are very happy. They say, well, good job, you've managed to do something we didn't know how to do. That's so interesting. And they are starting a game, so something with dice. They are having a good time in front of that door, and behind the door what I feel there is some electrical circuitry. I'm not sure what. This seems to be like an electrical plant or something that has to do with electricity. And these people here, they have locked the door to keep it safe, but I'm not sure why or how. But they have done this to keep it safe or to be able to enter only if they know a certain code. And I see them, I see this person who has locked the door asking the others to guess the code, to gamble for it with the dice and so on. So they are playing a little bit. They are really confident about what they have done, that others are not able to guess the code, or that they have made it safe so others couldn't mess up with that type of energy. And also they feel they have protected the town, so other people, because right now the electrical systems will not disengage or just be ruined by someone else or by whatever could enter there before. So what I see here is like a general overview of the energy in your group for the month of June. And what this tells me is that you will be doing things to protect yourself and other people as well, that you are inventive, that you will find solutions to protect some people either in your community or in your family, that you will take some responsibilities with the creativity and that you will get inventive with the solutions, and that you will manage to solve that issue for them and help them be protected for the future. And also that you will have a good time with your friends doing this, and also that you will feel good about yourself and about what you're doing to help other people in your community or in your family. And that you will be also this person that holds the key to how to bring energy or more energy to other people. So some of you may be counselors or people who help others in maintaining their energy or getting back their energy, or having something to do with how they use up their energy or their neural net, so their neural network. You have something to do with providing solutions for protecting people to keep their energy or to use their energy better, and also to provide help for your environment and also for the other people in your family. And this is a type of work that you are all doing in an energetical way, so not necessarily that you're working in a factory or something. Okay, so let's see now the main area in your life that will bring change or that will suffer change in the month of June for you. And we have Neptune with dream and transcend. And what I feel here is that you need to be more inventive, just like I saw in the vision, because you might just get lucky and have a breakthrough with your solutions and with your inventivity. You need to break through some limits in your thinking and do some innovations. Actually use your dreams and use how you imagine things to find some new ideas, some new solutions, and some progress in your life. And also, this is telling me about your emotional side, that you will start to connect more, or that this will be more available to you in the next month as an experience to learn more about your imagination or how to connect with your intuition and your psychic skills. And also, this is an opportunity for you to know better the cycles of your body and to rest more as well. And the friends there in the vision inspire me to tell you that you will get admiration from your friends in the next months, and also you will have opportunity either to commune with them on a project, to maybe do some teamwork or some team workshops or some celebrations, or going on a trip with your friends or co-workers, or having some ideas to how to get fun at work, or how to uh, uh, transform your work into something fun. Okay, and I feel that you will be moving a lot, so you may also travel in the next month of June, or prepare to travel, prepare your vacations or something. Some of you will change things, or feel that you are in movement, that you feel this energy to propel yourself, to go ahead with enthusiasm in your projects. And it's like something has been removed as an obstacle from your path, and now you can move better or faster. And we have here the main themes in the next month for you, and we have protect, shield, and awaken. This is so beautiful. In the vision we have seen about protecting, so you will be your mission kind of, and your thing in the next month will be to find out how to protect other people and help others, and also build some kind of protection for your home and family. Stabilize yourself more, find out how to feel safe, what makes you feel safe, and secure your home, your house, and also help your neighbors and your family. You find yourself in this like a generous energy in and you wish to go ahead and give your energy and also your guidance to other people, and protect them and counsel them. And you will take a leap of faith with this, because you will grow in your consciousness. You will awaken to a higher purpose, like the purpose that you have will be awakened in you. You will feel that you have a drive, and you will have a target and something to do, and maybe you will start new projects to help others, or to keep yourself protected and others, or to find a way to be inventive with new projects. So this is the main theme for you in the month of June. And here we have the focus. And we have exceed with the unicorn, and fear, and embed. So this is a secure, grounded root. And this person here is barely moving and is fearful. So here as a focus for you, you need to calm yourself as you go forward and you face your fears, because you will exceed your expectations. What will happen in your future as you go ahead and protect yourself and you help others will exceed your expectations. And this is a fear also of other people pushing you in the wrong direction or maintaining you stuck in some things or projects that you do not actually like. And what I feel here is also an obligation or a contract or something that keeps you in a certain place, and you are having fear to let that go. To exceed means to go over your boundaries or your limits in your case here, and to liberate yourself for what keeps you binded here. This may feel like you are protected here, rooted, grounded, but this is not about your protection. This is keeping you away from movement. This is an obstacle. So in the vision, I saw and felt that an obstacle will be removed. And this is the kind of obstacle. I see it here in this card. These are people or contracts or things that keep you stuck. And you will find a way to go over your fears of letting this go. So the focus is to be calm and really evaluate the situation, and not to go ahead and fantasize about it, fall into pessimism, fall into a negative spiral over things because you cannot move in some kind of way that you would like to. But in that place of fear, bring this kind of protection and awakening. Awaken yourself that you can move and that you can exceed your expectations, and that life can go ahead and bring you opportunities to be brave and to go ahead and be inventive, dream and transcend and change by how you think. You need to change how you think here so you can calm yourself on your path and find your roots and find your safety in how you go forward. Because you need to take a leap of faith as a focus in the next month. And this brings fear in your experience. And this is why you find the need for protection and awakening, because you need to grow out of this fear and out of these things that keep you stuck. There is also an idea here about what is real and what is not real, what is possible for you and what is not possible for you in the next period of time. And this is part of your limits and your fears, because you will need to focus on going over those limits that keep you in fear, to go over those limits of security in the rational realm, to become a bit irrational, not necessarily crazy or out of sorts, out of order, but a bit more adventurous in the imagination realm. So you can go ahead and find more inventive ideas and let go of fear, because you will know what you need to move forward. So fear will not be an issue for you if you do this, if you use your imagination and inventivity to find new solutions in the next month. So now In the next part of the reading, we will go ahead and see what is going on as a general energy in your career, love life, and spiritual life. So in your career, we have the Wheel of Fortune with healing. Then in your relationships and love life, we have the Devil. And vulnerability. Then in your spiritual life, we have the Knight of Cups and decay. So immediately I see that your spiritual life is somehow linked right now in the next period with your career or entangled, because you will learn more from what is happening in your career about your possibilities and your dreams, about what is possible for you and what is not possible in the next period of time, and that you will be healing something, fixing. So this goes again, you inventing something, a solution that will be admired and that is needed in your career, and that you will receive this praise and recognition for it. And I see things changing, like in your favor in your career, and bringing some results that you've been waiting, some solutions that you've been waiting, and also some needed change. And you will be also getting to repeat some things, like getting into a ritual to solve those issues. And those rituals, like processes of doing something, you will be creating some processes of doing something, of finding solutions, or you will be learning some new processes in how to do some things in your career. And I see you growing here and moving, changing in a lot. And for some of you, you will also receive some good news here, something that has been resolved for you, something that has started to go into the right direction. And for another part of you, you will receive demands of help from other people. So you may be going to help some colleagues in your workplace, or you may start teaching some of your colleagues what you're doing. You may be starting to counsel some of the people there in how you do stuff, or how you invent stuff or solutions there. In your love life, what I feel here is a kind of a stagnation, a situation that is not really solving, or that is just sitting there and opening up your vulnerability or your vulnerable aspects. You're going deep in yourself here, because you are trying to find out what you're made of. You are trying to go over your limits also in your love life and having more passion, but this puts you into an uncomfortable place to open up more, either to your partner or to someone else, and to invite something new into your life, like having more intimacy. And this brings an opening into your vulnerable aspect, and this may be uncomfortable. You may be trying to hide something here to keep your vulnerabilities to yourself, but there are some unmet desires here that you need to go ahead and satisfy. There are desires here that need to be satisfied by more passion or more openness to intimacy, and finding a way to bring more sensuality in your love life and more love, more connection. For some of you, this is also a request to have more courage in your sexual life, to go over your limits, to have more imagination here. Yes, to open up more so you can have that imagination, to share your desires with your loved one, to share what you really desire and what you really expect there, and to share your fears and your expectations and your dreams, to open up in this way. You may have some dreams, your sexual desires that you do not want to share, or you would like to share but it is difficult for you because you are going into this vulnerable place and those aspects are kind of muddy, unclear, and they are maybe causing you a bit of fear and this situation of being uncomfortable in the face of others, or naked. It's like you become all of a sudden naked in the face of another and you're fearful about what they would say if they would saw you in that position. So this is you're tackling some taboo things here, some things that are not easy to manage, and there is a state of being uncomfortable and of having desires that need to be met, and you're becoming aware and awakened about those desires, so you can go ahead and find a way to satisfy them and go over your fears. Okay, and in your spiritual life, I see you really connecting with your dreams and with your ideals and going for more love, accepting that you need more love, that you would like to have more satisfaction in your life. So you will start to notice by doing some spiritual work and spiritual search that some things in your life need to be left behind because they are decaying, so they are no longer useful. They are something that just are there sitting around gathering dust, and they are just not what you would like them to be anymore. And this has to do also with your relationships, and this also has to do also with your dreams, like your vision of life. You are starting to be more confident in your intuition. You're starting to go into your intuition with more confidence, like searching more what is your purpose in life, searching more about how to connect more with yourself and also with other people, opening up more to going over your mental limits, to go out of your mind. So you are learning about empathy, for example, or emotions. You will be searching more into becoming open and more softer in how you deal with things. And also learning about your person, your personality, how you are made of, how you function, how your subconscious functions. But mostly this is about a change in your dreams and how you see life and how you see life in the future. And for you who are single here, you will start to be more open. This is available for you to start to be more open towards temporary relationships that will satisfy you for a while, that will help you with your desires and not put so much strain on your relationships or so much mental anguish and so much anxiety, and just letting them be freer, letting yourself be free a lot more, and pursue your dreams with passion and confidence. And even if you have a partner, you feel this desire to be freer, to accept your darker side, to accept all of those taboos that you desire to experience and to start pursuing them. In your spiritual life, you are thinking about how to manifest your dreams or how to satisfy your desires and let go of the fears and exceed the limits of your mind, your current confinement, and to do this while you protect yourself and while you protect others and while you awaken. So this is an awakening for you that is happening in your love life and also in your spiritual life, and this affects your whole life, and your career here will make you have more enthusiasm and joy in your career, and also more opportunities will be available for you because you are doing this, because you are starting to pursue your dreams with more openness. By the way, for some of you, your intensity in your love life will increase. In your sexual life, you are looking for more passion, and that will increase. And for others, for another part of you, this will be like a release. The energy will start to move in your life. The energy will start to become a bit more unburdened, because you will let go of some of the fears that you have to pursue your dreams. And you will start to learn that you can go and pursue your dreams and also be safe, and also stand up for yourself, and also believe in your dreams, and also have discernment while you do this. And just be okay with taking things slow, or be okay with having more freedom in your relationships, and without so much responsibilities or burdens upon yourself. So this has been the energy for the month of June for your group. I hope you open up and receive it with love, tenderness, and that you find a way to make it useful for you to get what you need from it. If you would like to support my channel, then go ahead and click the like button, share this video with your friends on social media, comment, let me know about your experience, subscribe, and if you subscribe, go ahead and click the notification box so you get notified as soon as I post something new. In the description box you will find a link to donate to this channel if you would like to support me in this way. You will also find other channels to connect with me, and my website on which you will find articles, also more from my experience in each reading that I do, and also a way to reach for personal readings. You have a shop there with a lot of options, and also personalized options for you to go ahead and reach. And now everything has ended. This reading has ended. The light has stopped. Your energy in the next month will start to move after an obstacle, and may you move with love, purpose, and wisdom. Hi Pile 4, and welcome to your reading. You've chosen this red jasper. I can immediately feel an energy of excitement here that is suppressed, that is kept in check, under control, and this desire to expand that is also kept in check or under control, or is somehow ignored because of other things happening in your lives. But let's go and see the vision that will represent the energy, the overall energy and experience for you in the month of June 2022. What I see here for your group is some kind of platform, and this is a square platform made of shiny metal like aluminium. It is also not really shiny, more in the matte expression of the metal, but it has like a light blue shine, like the sky is reflecting into, but you cannot really tell if it is the sky or something else. And this platform is in the air, but there's nothing around it. I can see only blackness is suspended in some kind of black environment. The platform itself is emitting some kind of light, but is really kind, gentle. It is not really bright, and there is a person on the platform. The platform is shaking, just like an earthquake would shake a building, and the person on this platform is trying to keep in balance and adjust to all of the shaking going on. And there is also effort here, effort to maintain that balance, effort to stay in place and not get pushed to the ground by the shaking. And also this person has a really strong stance. Their knees are a little bent. They have their legs apart from each other. They are in a power stance and they are holding on really tightly. They are almost unmoving. The platform is shaking, but they are not. Yes, they are a bit scared, but it's also a kind of excitement. The excitement is suppressed here because of the fear, but this person is doing a really great job at standing and keeping their balance throughout all of this shaking. So what I feel here is that you will go through some shaky changes, that you will be faced to situations that are meant to destabilize you a little bit, and that are going to push and pull you in different directions and influence how you feel in the month of June. This will require a lot of effort from you to adjust to whatever is happening in your life, to constantly change your decisions. What are you doing? How are you doing the things that you are? And your intentions and your visions for the future. And you are doing these adjustments so you can stay in balance in all of that changing environment and all of the required changes or the things that come towards you and push you in all sorts of directions. And this shaking is gonna be something that you feel at the level of your mind and also your emotional body, not necessarily in your life. Yes, you're gonna receive a lot of requests, a lot of things to do that are coming towards you, and maybe you will need to organize things a bit better, so you will have the time to solve all of those things, or learn to delegate them, do something about them in some way. But even so, you are going to do adjustments to stand up straight, to keep your balance, and to not get beaten down. And this requires a lot of resilience from you. I see you being really determined in what you're doing, in your work and in your life, to keep your stance, to keep your position, no matter what is happening around you. And this requires a lot of effort. So you may be really tired in the month of June, or go through days in which you feel drained and exhausted. Okay, so this is the overall energy for your group. Now we will see the aspect in your lives that will suffer obvious change in the coming month. And we have, we have Uranus with radically change. So the aspect that will change is actually the changes that are coming towards you. They will change. So you will be required to adjust all of the time. And the changes coming are strong. They demand all sorts of things from you. They demand you as a personality to change and adjust and adapt, and also you as what you're doing in every moment. So do not expect the month of June to be some kind of a quiet month, or something in which you will feel peace and tranquility. You will have this energy that will push you to change in different directions. And now I see someone really happy. I see someone laughing, feeling good about themselves because they have achieved something at the end of the month, and they feel really good about themselves because they have been able to manage going through all of this and being okay at the end of the month, and finding the necessary adjustments or solutions. So even though you will have this effort to go through, you will feel also satisfaction. Now we will go here and see the focus for you. And we have the Phoenix with the repair card and the trapped card. So the focus for you in the month of June would be to repair something, to heal something, and to let go of something that is keeping you tied up, trapped. And this may also be contracts. For some of you, this may also be something like a contract that is limiting you right now, or obligations, or relationships that are still keeping you trapped and obligating you to do something you no longer desire. And something in your past has been lost, like you may have suffered the loss of connection, a loss in love, a loss in attention, or in time, a loss of time to really get a grip on your life, a loss of security. And yes, because also the platform that I saw in the vision, that square, that reminds me of a secure foundation. You have a secure foundation, but you still feel you have lost something, and you may have lost people or connections, or some kind of something in your job or in your work, like a project, or attention or time, like I've said. And this has been keeping you trapped, also focused on that loss, instead of focusing on getting over it and rising above. Because right now in the month of June, you will start to feel lighter and okay with what you've lost. And you will start to come out of this. This is your focus. You need to focus on how to rise out of those losses, of these entrapments, and how to repair, restore your energy and heal. And this will be done with your own willpower, with your own desire to grow out of this, and accepting change and adapting. Let's see the main themes in the month of June for you. And we have success. We have success here, and exceed with this unicorn, and linger. So we do see this, and I already saw in the vision that you will have some achievements or some success at the end of the month of June. You will look back and feel good about yourself. Whatever has happened in the month of June, at the end of it, you will be feeling that you were successful at whatever you set your mind upon doing, and especially successful at keeping your stance, your resilience, your determination, and your stability throughout the changes, and finding your solutions. And we see that another theme is for you to look further than your current limits. We also see here in the Phoenix in your focus, and also here in this trapped card, because you need to go beyond what you currently know and feel that you need to do about yourself. You need to change, and this needs to be like a focus for you, and also a main thing to do. And this lingering, there are still things that you do not want to face in your past, and also emotions that you'd rather not go look into, things you would rather wrap and discard and just put in a box if it were possible. You would like to hide something from yourself so you can focus on something else. But what I see here as a main theme is that you will be pushed to go through this on the other side, and not to hide them. Now, some of the things you will hide, if they will be overwhelming, you will hide them because you cannot have so much energy to deal with all of the things, but that is okay. But some of them you will go through, and you will take a leap of faith to believe in yourself. This is the theme, to believe more in your capabilities to reach for success, in your capabilities to solve whatever you feel that needs solving, and your capability to engage in a way that is successful with whatever opportunity comes toward you. So you really need to accept the change in the month of June and exceed your expectations. Whatever you feel and think about yourself, you need to go beyond that. Reach higher, reach for more. Detangle yourself and let go of all of the things, or at least some of the things that keep you still trapped and engaged in situations that do not work anymore, with people that do not work anymore, with projects or with jobs and intentions that do not work anymore. It is time for you to rise above the losses, to mend your wounds, to be lighter with yourself, to accept the changes, and to exceed and stop lingering in whatever has happened in the past, because you will be successful in keeping your stance and being balanced as you go through your life in the month of June. Okay, so now we will see also what is happening in your career as an overall energy, and in your love life and in your spiritual life in the month of June. And we have here the cards for that. And we have the Source. This is concerning your career in the month of June, and the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Resilience for your relationships, and the King of Wands. Then for your spiritual life we have Patience and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Now, what I feel strongly is that you will be changing a lot of things in your connections and relationships, and also in your career. In your spiritual life, things will go easier. You will not have to do much. You will actually evolve and grow spiritually by working in your career and in your relationships. This is why I feel here the energy is more stagnant. This is fast moving in your career, and this is changing, like up and downs in your relationships, moving forward, then going back a little bit, moving forward, wanting to release something in your relationships. I see you struggling and putting a lot of effort to order something in your relationships. Resilience. You are returning to a place in which you feel more at ease with yourself and with your own desires. You no longer wish for others to impede or to obligate you, to entrap you, whatever they are doing, either in their emotions or either in their intentions with you in your relationships. You are getting your power back, and not only that, you are achieving some kind of results by putting up boundaries, letting go of things, really changing the way you interact with other people, saying your piece. So for some of you, I feel that you will be letting go of discretion. This is what I feel here. You will no longer be so discreet, so calm in some aspects, and you will start to speak truthfully and without having that desire to hide behind a wall of kindness or something else. Like, you're not gonna be that good for other people. You're gonna really well, I wanted to say a word that I'm not gonna say, but yes, exactly that. You're gonna say words that you didn't use before. You're gonna be angry if you want to be angry with them. You're going to come out as with more natural expression. You're going to not keep inside those feelings anymore. You're gonna say them. You're gonna tell them. You're gonna be direct. You're gonna be blunt and sometimes even aggressive. This is how other people will see you, not necessarily how you actually are, because you need to bring some order in your relationships, and you will do it with so much easiness because you need to free yourself. And this will not be as hard as you think because you are already mending your wounds. You're not as hurt as you were before in whatever you were experiencing in your relationships, and now you know how to stand in your own self on your own 2 feet, to be more independently thinking, and to have no fear in actually presenting your demands, your expectations, your desires to the other people in your life, and they will need to listen to you. It's like you're not playing anymore. Yeah, you're also being more open, like more extrovert, more social. You wish to also meet other people, and I see some of you going to conferences or meeting other people, meeting a lot of people, going and speaking a lot and sharing yourself, going to celebrations or to some type of organized meetings, and also sharing your work with people. Also, I see this here in your workplace, networking, like you will start to network to reach for more connection in your workplace, to reach for other people, to make partnerships, to close up partnerships. If you have been discussing so far some of them, you will also maybe make some understandings or contracts or promises that are gonna come towards you, and this will be fruitful. So in your career, you will be fruitful. Whatever you have been doing, like your projects or in your workplace, will bear fruits. In the month of June, you will have some success, and this is part of your main themes here. But you will need to stop lingering in your old behaviors to actually exceed and have access to this success and those opportunities that are there for you to reach. You will need to change to make some change, and this means to change also your approach and your attitude towards people, towards others in your workplace, and to feel that you are your own leader, that you know what you're doing. This is what I feel, that you will start to have like a really incredible attitude of security in your own self, also in your relationships and also in your career, and you will dare more to go towards people, to ask what you need, to demand what you need and what you need to have taken care of. You will start to find the people that you need in your career to make things happen and to change things around you, and you will have this leadership attitude to go for it with determination, and you will feel that inner stability and also excitement. As you feel the ground shake, you know you are stable because you have like a stable foundation in your life right now and also in your career. Yes, things are changing, but it's like you have those things under your control, and your intentions, your actions matter a lot in the month of June. These actions that you will be taking will make or break whatever opportunities come towards you and whatever success you will achieve. So a lot of the things depend on you, also in your relationships. A lot of the things depend on you and ask of you to take necessary actions to liberate yourself and to change in a beneficial way. And in your spiritual life, what I see here is that you are slowly advancing, you are prudently going forward, experimenting, and I see you experimenting here in your relationships with attitudes, with how you interact maybe with your partner, with how you say things, with how you present yourself. And also your relationship with your family or father will change in some way or will be significant in some way in the month of June. And you will start in your spiritual life to learn to take risks, but have patience with yourself, to be kind with yourself, to, yes, look forward, to advance, to experience and experiment, but to go slowly with yourself. Because I feel that you've learned like a big lesson in your past, like recent past, and because you've learned, now you are like more prudent in how you see things, in your vision, and you are also more open to new things in your life, and also to explore your intuition or your creative side, and you are more open to attempt new things. What I see here is an open door in front of you. This open door, you cannot see anything, it's black, but the door is like an arch and it is illuminated and it is attracting you, and you're looking at it. You want to go further, but you are cautious, and you feel this need to feel excitement, and the excitement comes from your spiritual life, but it is suppressed because you still have some things to solve here and to repair, and you still have some attitude to change towards yourself and how you see yourself, your image of self. You will also feel more beautiful in the month of June, or you will change in how you see yourself and how you present in the world and with other people. And this comes from this door that is opening in your spiritual life. This door that is there going into the unknown, but with ease. So you're not afraid anymore of something. You're not afraid of change anymore as you were before. Of course, you are welcoming, you are more open. Yes, you are doing this with patience because you have kindness for yourself, and because you know you don't have to hurry anymore. You don't have to, because when you do that, you force yourself, and that force becomes detrimental in time for you. And what I hear for some of you is that some people in your life in the month of June are going to be a burden. It's like they are going to exhaust your energies. They are going to either demand too much attention or demand things from you, because they start to feel that you have a new energy to give, that you have a new stability, and they would like to pull and have some stability from you as well. So take care in seeing the people that are doing this, because you will need to put some boundaries and to keep your stance really solid, and to know, well, this is happening. I see that this person is trying to get something from me, and I am not actually willing to give, or I don't think it's appropriate what they are asking me to do, or what they expect from me. And this also gets me to being trapped and being obligated somehow. You are beginning to not feel obligated as much to other people, and to free yourself by you becoming more powerful in yourself and more at ease with who you are, knowing that you are stable in who you are, that you know how to get things done, that you know how to achieve things in your life, and you don't have to wonder. You don't have to beg or ask from others. Yes, you need help, of course, but you do not have to be in that stance in which you're always influenced by others as much as before. You start to know how to repair things in your life, how to unburden, how to let go in the month of June a little bit more, and you start to feel freer. Also, to explore in your spiritual life, you start to be more interested in that. Yes, you're kind of having patience and going slowly, but you are building up some interest in your spiritual life and in your artistic side here. And in your career, just be aware of so many things that are going to demand your attention, so many opportunities. Some of them maybe you will need to let go of, and some of them just be on the lookout for those things that are really beneficial for you and that will bring success in the future. Do not engage with those things that you see that are not appropriate for you, that will bring little success or little results. I see you, some of you, getting some results in the month of June in the form of resources, support, help, or money, or people to support you. And some of you, you will be doing some exchanges, like I'm gonna give you this, you're gonna give me that, like some exchanges for support or for resources or some type of collaborations as well. People will start to see you in another way in the month of June, because you will be radiating this new energy as you are going to let go of these attachments that are still keeping you trapped, and rising up. And you're also rising up your energy and your stability, your inner stability. So when you feel that shaky ground, remember the vision, remember that you are safe, that you are standing in a really safe position, that you have the ability and the resources to keep yourself stable and secure while everything shakes and changes around you. Yes, you will need to adjust and adapt, because that platform and your stance, you are stable because you are constantly micro adjusting to everything. So trust yourself more and you will feel alleviated and also glad and happy with yourself and your progress at the end of the month. So this has been the reading for you, the energy and your experience in the month of June. I hope you open your heart and your mind and you receive this with openness and reverence, and you will find a way to make this really useful for you. If you would like to support my channel, then go ahead and click the like button, comment, let me know about your experience, share on social media with friends, and subscribe. If you subscribe, then don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified as soon as I post something new. Until the next time, be sure to check out also the description box. You will find there other channels to connect with me, a way to donate if you would like to do that, and also a way to reach for personal readings on my website. If you don't find something that suits you, I have personal readings that you can reach for. If you still don't know how to do it, just write me to the contact form. I will help you. And until next time, where I hope I will see you again, all of my best and love and wisdom. Open up to who you are more and more with confidence and with strength.